Thomas Berryman TV Season 2, Episode 11 presents Unreal BPM, legendary DJ and music producer. DBN hits all year. He's here to talk about what he's been up to and what he's got planned for the future. So welcome Unreal BPM to the show. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, we got on the show Unreal BPM.
Yeah, man.
DJ, music producer, welcome, bro.
Well, appreciate you having me, man. Appreciate you having me.
Nah, man, it's awesome. We got to talk a little bit last time, and yeah, I wanted to talk to you a bit more now.
Yeah.
You mind starting off telling us about where you're from, like where you grew up, and yeah, up to where you are now?
Yeah, no, definitely. I'm from New York. I'm originally from Long Island, New York. A lot of hip hop heads would know about that area. Born and raised New York, moved around. I was in the military for a couple years, went to Oklahoma, was stationed in Oklahoma for a little bit, and then moved back to New York to really pursue, like, being a producer, being a DJ. Really just hit the ground running with that. And here we are today, still going, still making moves.
Yeah, that's awesome. How did you first actually start with the music, like get into it? Like your first encounter with, I guess, starting with DJing and producing?
Um, Basically, like, my uncles used to like have a house parties, like little house parties, and they literally played like a lot of house music, I remember.
Yeah.
And back in those days, that was the thing. Like, you had all different types of house music, hip hop music coming up. Hip hop was just starting. That was like basically like in the 90s. So it was I kind of gravitated towards, uh recording like my own tracks on like my stereo system. You know how you had the cassettes, and
Yeah.
a lot of people don't know about the cassettes, but I used to make my
Yeah.
own mixtapes.
Wow.
And yeah, so I used to do that back in the day, and
Yeah.
yeah, pretty much go from there. You know what I'm saying? I was just making my own mixtapes, recording music off the radio that I liked, and
Yeah.
giving it to my friends. Just making just whatever music could throw me. So, and from there, I was introduced to house music early on, and that was like my early influences of music.
Yeah, that's awesome. Who's your top, like, who would you say your top three influences are for like DJs of all time?
Man, that's a good one. I like I like a variety of DJs. I went from like Kid Capri. I fuck with Kid Capri. Uh, let's see, who else? Uh, Red Alert, DJ Red Alert was dope back in the day. Um, you'll go from Funk Flex to, man, there's so many. So I'm trying to think my number one.
Yeah.
Uh, you know, yeah, that was it back in the day. And then now it's like, I'm now like into the house music. So now I'm like Tiesto, Afrojack, you know, I like Martin Garrix, all these like EDM DJs. I really mess with them right heavy. So, I like a variety of DJs now. Not
Yeah.
just like not just like hip hop. I like all DJs now, So it's I have a very big variety of going on.
Yeah, like all different styles and stuff.
Yeah, man.
Man, that's awesome. And do you make music every single day? Is that your, like,
Yeah,
do you just constantly?
I try to, because I would mix it in with DJing. So I would either make a mix, for my YouTube channel, or I would make my beats for my either my house or hip hop production. So it would be either between making music, other people's music and mixing them in, or just making my own beats.
Yeah, awesome. I seen you got beats.com, like you got some music on there people can buy as well.
Yeah, yeah. I'm on. Well, we have DeviantArtPro.com, but the
Yeah,
best way to I'm on BeatStars, of course.
that's
BeatStars,
us.
you can
Yeah,
yeah, BeatStars. You can go to Unreal BPM. You can
yeah,
purchase your beats right there, of course. Uh, but as far as the traction goes, you could just DM me
yeah,
and or message me on there, and you could buy my beats easily.
yeah. That's awesome. And
Yeah,
you've done some awesome tracks, man, with Gramzunkut. How did they
yeah,
come
yeah.
about?
Man, Grams always has the vision. We both were like hustlers. We both were, when it comes to music, we're just like, man, this song, this beat goes with this goes with that. So we kind of just finagled that, which is basically we was like, it was like an Afro beat kind of beat, and that's what we were going for. That was the vibe he was wanting. So
Yeah,
I was like, yeah, I got that. I got a good one. So we came
wow.
out with Woe Girl with featuring Conrad,
Yeah,
Killer Khan, King Khan, and that was one of our really big tracks. That's featured on that was on the radio, that was on,
yeah. I love that,
everywhere.
man.
Yeah, man. So it's been really chill with that. It's
Yeah,
it's it's really taken off.
I'm constantly
So
playing that song as well in school.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That's your joint.
yeah. At the moment, that is it. I love it. It's on my
Yeah, man.
iPod, on my computer,
Oh, okay.
everywhere. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
How,
Yeah,
how long
no,
did that
that's
take you to put together? That's
it took about a good 2 weeks because we had to get it wasn't like Conrad was in the studio with Graham, so we had to like get everybody to sync in with, especially with the engineer, to sync the music in together.
yeah,
So but when we did the video, they were both in the video. We shot the video in Miami,
yeah,
and
cool.
that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of
Yeah,
fun. So we did a lot of planning for that. Definitely was definitely a lot of work put into that video.
yeah. It was an epic video. It looked fun on it.
It was a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
know it
shot
was
it.
in Miami. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, nah, yeah, yeah. We had the what do you call it? The slingshot, the little
Yeah,
car that you yeah,
yeah,
that we was riding around in that, and we had um we had Grams in the top of the Jeep. It was crazy. He had
yeah,
him. We had him on a jet ski. It was crazy. It
yeah.
was a
That
lot of
was
it was a
cool.
lot of stuff, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what else are you got cooking up?
So we did a house. I did a house mix for that
Yeah,
track. So now it's like that's bubbling. That's gonna be about a good 300,000, 350,000 already now. So
wow.
the house mix is even taking off just as much as the Woe Girl mix.
Yeah,
So promoting that, I don't know if you heard "Ride on My Wave" by Gramzunkut.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That was the first song I
yeah,
heard.
yeah. So we did the I did a house track for that
Yeah,
recently. We have some. I have a joint coming out in 2023 with Paris Smith, EPMD. I did a hip hop joint for that hip hop. And then we have a couple of independent artists that I'm working with that are going to be featured on my beats as well. So not only am I just selling beats, I'm actually doing like production for the
yeah,
beats, and yeah, like most of the behind the scenes work, which is getting these artists on my tracks and having them work. So yeah, it's a grind.
yeah, for sure, man. That's
Yeah,
awesome. They're doing like just doing that every day, man. I'd love to be in your spot making music and just killing it.
yeah, yeah, man. It's a hustle, but you know what? If you love what you do, it's
Yeah,
not hard. You know what I mean?
yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah,
And
man.
are you working on more stuff with Grams as well?
Yeah, yeah. like I said, that EPMD joint we're still working on.
Yep.
We have a bunch of tracks. I have a bunch of tracks with Grams that we haven't released yet. So
Yeah. Okay.
we have something, that new Lil Uzi Vert song that's like a Jersey Club song.
Yeah.
We have a Jersey Club song out like that already, but we have another one that we're producing.
Wow.
So there's a lot. there's a, there's
Yeah.
a lot. It's a lot of unreleased stuff that we just like holding on into 2023. Once 2023 is,
Yeah.
we all gotta look out because it's gonna
Yeah.
be a wave. It's gonna be a wave, yeah.
Unreal
So
BPM hits all year. This
I
is
don't really.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
I love it when that
I'm
comes
wearing a
on.
shirt. Yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
nice. That's
Appreciate
cool,
it, man.
man. And so when you what when you're first putting together a track or anything, what's your process like when you're in the studio? How do you work and how does it all come together?
It just comes together organically, man. Like, you get the right people in the room. You don't have nobody breathing down your neck. Like, I like to just work. Sometimes on the beat, I would like to work with like maybe two or three people. Then in the recording, it don't even matter how many people I'm recording with. But when it's the actual starter process, I don't like to have too many people like
Yeah,
breathing down my neck or producers thinking like, hey, let's do this or do that. I like to work kind of not solo, but definitely like as individual as possible, so my creative flow can just go. And
yeah,
I'll cook up at home. I'll cook up at
yeah,
home, and maybe go to the studio, maybe not. It just depends how I'm feeling.
yeah. I reckon cooking up at home would be awesome. Like you got your own space and your own setup there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I have all of that. So it just
Mm,
depends. It just
man,
depends where
that's
it's at.
cool.
Yeah, man.
What's like what advice would you give to someone starting out, like wanting to take the same path as you?
Don't be so hard on yourself in the beginning because it's very hard to learn like whatever you're learning, whether it be your DAW or your DJ mixer. Don't be so hard on yourself, man. It took me like at least a 6, 7 months to learn Ableton and learn, Serato. It took me a while to learn all of that stuff.
Yeah,
So yeah, it takes a while like to get good at it, improve. Don't give up. You know?
yeah. Keep it pushing.
Keep pushing, keep learning. There's YouTube University, there's
Yeah,
there's ways of yeah, there's so many ways of learning, man. They got I can name them Udemy. There's all these websites you could just learn from, just
yeah,
pick up on friends, people that who've done it before you, you know.
yeah.
So it's inspiring.
Yeah, cool. So, what's been your favorite moment so far, like in making music?
Uh, Favorite moment so far. I think the whole process is my favorite moment. Like not feeling good that day and not knowing what's gonna happen, and then you go in the studio and make something happen. Like I feel
Yeah.
like Whoa Girl, I didn't know it was gonna be this big. Like you just
Wow.
never know. Yeah, I didn't know. I wasn't like, let's go in the studio and make, Whoa Girl. Like I was just like, it's another day. Here we go. We're
Yeah.
gonna try to produce something.
Yeah.
Um, and then I do remixes to like I did. There was days where I've just been like, I got to go to the studio. I would tell the engineer like, look, I got to do this in the studio, and it
Yeah.
would be I did a song. You know how you I wear my sunglasses at night.
Yeah.
That's I don't know the artist name off the top of my head, but I did
Uh,
that. I did a remake of that, and we're putting that out in 2023. So
wow.
and that's an old. I did that maybe about 2 years ago.
Yep.
So like moments like that are really good for me because I'm like, you just never know. You never know what's gonna like
Yeah.
come about, that day. You know.
So when you did Royal Girl, you didn't think straight away like, oh man, this one's gonna hit it.
I didn't think when I first produced it, I didn't think it was
Yeah.
gonna be like where it is today. That's what it is. Like, I
Yeah.
was just like, I like Afrobeats. Is one I'm gonna put together, and then now it's like a big
Yeah,
hit. So it's like
yeah,
that's just how it happens.
man, that's awesome. It sounds like a vault of music ready to just pump out as well.
Yeah, 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 yeah. It's crazy. It's
Man,
just how it is, man.
yeah. What's your top three albums of all time?
Wow. Top three albums of all time. I would have to say, I'm more 80s baby, so I'm like I like when that whole Biggie Tupac era was going on, when they were
Yeah,
going at it. They weren't even going at each other. They were just kind of like flowing.
yeah,
But Biggie's um damn, there's so many Biggie albums. When he
yeah,
did whatever album he had Victory on, I
yeah,
think it was Life Before Death,
yeah, yeah. There's like
Life
life
After
up,
Death, like
yeah,
yeah,
life
that
after
that
death.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I like Jada Kiss's Kiss the Game Goodbye. That was a good album to me.
Yeah, yeah, I love Jada.
Busta Rhymes, When Disaster Strikes. That was huge
Yeah,
to me. That was it. That was a
man,
good album.
I love all the
So
music from back then too.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's crazy to say back then because it was like it wasn't too long ago.
Yeah, yeah,
But it
yeah,
was like it's like, man, that is back then. Wow. It's like
yeah,
90s, early 2000, like
yeah,
those that's when the internet wasn't out, so you didn't have a choice but to listen to what they were putting
yeah,
out. But they were putting out some stuff, man. It was good.
yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder what
So
those guys would have been like. Yeah, like like Tupac and Biggie on the internet, like that would have just been
oh man. I don't
insane.
know. It would be insane. I don't think a lot of rappers would be able to
Yeah,
be where they are. But if it wasn't for them, there wouldn't be no
yeah,
traditional hip hop like how it is now.
yeah, for sure. Oh, what about top three movies? Like,
Top three movies. I like Independence Day.
yeah, that's a cool one.
Um,
Will
Independence
Smith.
Day with Will Smith. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was a good one because you like really get intrigued of like how the world would have ended if aliens would attack and everything. Area 51.
yeah,
Um, I like New Jack City.
yeah,
That was a good movie. Um, Especially being in New York. It's another movie. I like shit. The Nightmare Before Christmas, man.
yeah. That's cool, man. Coming
Tim,
up,
Tim Burton.
he's always got good movies too.
Yeah, he does. He does.
Like classic.
Me and my son watching that the other day, and I was like, wow, he doesn't understand what he's watching.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's funny. My
but
son's the same. Like, he loves
yeah,
all that stuff. Who's someone that you haven't worked with yet that you want to work with?
it's funny. I like Busta a lot. I like Busta Rhymes a lot. I
Yep.
think I have music for him. But him, up and coming artists, any up and coming artist that I could listen to and just be like, wow, I can see where you're going. Like
Yeah,
I like I like some um artists that are out now. A lot of artists that are out now.
yep,
But I like classic artists like Busta, um, like Royce the 5'9", Eminem, Dre, 50 Cent. You know what I
yep,
mean? Like that's what I was like. You know what I'm saying? Those are
yeah.
artists that I could see myself working with.
Hell
You
yeah,
know,
man. We got to make that
Wu
happen.
Tang, Wu
Yeah,
Tang, yeah, 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 the old Wu Tang clan.
I
You
love
know,
Like the Wu Tang stuff, man. I could see you
yeah,
doing that for sure.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Rest in peace, ODB.
Yep,
But yeah, I could do all that.
man. That's awesome. So like, what? How long does it take you normally? Say you want to start a beat from scratch, like are you in the
uh,
studio all day working on it, or?
Yeah, I don't like to be on a beat all day, honestly. I like to be on a beat for, how long I could process it and
Yep.
then switch it up and go to another song because I don't want to throw away the artistic, like
Yeah.
genuine, you know what I'm saying? Like that whole
You
like
gotta enjoy it.
flow to it. Yeah, I want to enjoy it and be like listen to it in the car on the way home and
Yep.
then maybe come back to it and then be like and work on it, like that. So,
Yeah.
it just depends. It really depends, man. Like I would like to, be on that flow and then just have somebody listen to it outside of it, like Grams or somebody and be like, what do you think of this beat? What do you think of this beat? You know what I'm saying? I like it. I don't
Yep.
like it.
Man, you
So
you two got such a good chemistry together as well.
yeah, man. Yeah, we grind on the music. We grind on the music.
Yeah. And if you could, like, I guess, produce, like, have two people feature on a song to work together that you think would be work well together, who would you put together?
Two people that said it. You said two people that would work well together on a
Yeah.
song.
So before you said you'd like to work with Buster, but if you had to choose two people who you think would be awesome to go on one of your
Man,
beats.
two people. I would say I'd say like 50 Eminem.
Yeah,
I'm shooting for the
definitely.
stars. I'm shooting for the stars, man.
No,
50,
man. It'll
50
happen
Eminem
for sure.
right now. Yeah, he'd be killing it.
Yeah, 50 is, man, one of my favorites back in the day. He needs to get back into music.
Yeah, nah, he's definitely one of my favorites. Yeah, there's nobody. Yeah, I can't go no higher than that. I
Yeah.
can't.
What else you got lined up for 2023?
Uh, yeah, like I said, there's a lot of songs that we have unreleased. So
Yeah.
I'm really excited about putting those out. I have my brother Bread Mix coming through with his track, Who the Fuck You.
Yeah.
We're putting that out this year before 2023. Uh,
Wow.
and then he has a whole catalog that we're gonna be promoting uh, after the New Year's.
Yeah.
So there's that, and we got a bunch of Grams' songs coming out.
Yeah.
Artists we working with, a couple of female artists we're working with. Um, Keys and Queens, Brooklyn, and those are like the New York artists. Um,
Yeah.
Hef One Up, got a lot of artists with, about to work with on my beats and on my tracks. So
Man, that's awesome.
yeah, yeah, man.
That's exciting. What's it like everyday life there for you? Do you all just like link up every day and just music, music, music? Like you're just always
Nah,
working?
I try to take days off, man. I try
Yeah.
to take the days off and not push myself too hard because then I don't wanna like
Yeah.
fall out of love with it. You know what I'm saying? I want to keep it going. You want to take days
Keep that
off.
passion. Yeah.
Yeah, you want to work, but not, how everybody takes, 9 to 5, but they take a day off. But
Yeah.
I'm always listening. I'm always listening to music or sounds and
Yeah.
samples. I'll sample from old school music, and I try not to do too much of it, but I'll do it. You know what I'm
Yeah, for
saying?
sure, man.
Yeah, I'll sample from some old like I've heard some old stuff like on like Aretha Franklin. I'm like, wow, I'm using this. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You never know. You
Yeah, it's
never know
funny
what
you
comes.
hear some old stuff in like some like awesome hip hop tracks. Like, hey,
Yeah, and you
that's
know where it comes from too. You're
yeah,
like, okay, this is what they did. So
yeah. It's
yeah,
pretty cool.
yeah.
Are you involved in like yeah, from start to finish to the release and everything, or do you sort of like do your part and then you hand it to someone, or how does it all work? Like for someone who doesn't know, I don't really.
So you basically like as a producer, you're just making a beat. So you're
Yep.
like the foundation. And I like to be hands-on. I like to go into the studio. I don't like to like tell the artist what to do or anything like that. I just want to see I like the process and maybe I'll, tell the engineer like, hey, cut this part, let's add this part, So I'm hands on,
Yep.
but I could also not be hands on, and you just rap over my beat, and you have an engineer there, and you're saying what you're saying. I'm cool with that too. But in general, I like to be hands on.
Yeah.
Be in the studio, hear them out, then be like, oh, that's your beat, okay, okay, yeah, you know what I'm saying, like, yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. And then I like for them, the artists, to pick more beats, because then you never
Yep.
know, they might want to hear, have me featured on this track within another artist. It's all like a trickle effect, especially here in New York.
Yeah, build that
So
connection.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Man, I
So
got what sort of equipment do you use?
like I said, I use for DJing I use Serato, and then for production I use like Ableton. I like Ableton a lot.
Yep.
So it's like I'll use the MPK. I don't know if off the top of my head which one it is, but for the
Yep.
Serato I use like the DDJSX, one of those, the two. So that's what I use.
Yep. Man,
Yeah.
I had I got myself like a launch key and got Ableton, and it was like I had no idea what I was doing.
I didn't either. I'm
Yeah.
telling you that right now. It took me so long to figure out like where the
Yeah.
keyboard part was at, and you had to hit
Yeah.
tab. Yeah, I know what you meant. I know what you
Yeah.
mean. Because it's
Yeah.
like Ableton is for DJs, I heard. It's like it's not
Yeah.
for your typical producers.
Yep.
But I don't know. I got used to it. Everybody's like go to FL, and I'm like, I don't. That's another process. I gotta, I'll get there when I get there, but
Yep.
I'll I'll do I'll do Ableton for now.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah,
Whatever you're doing, man, you're killing it.
appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Yeah,
And
yeah.
what's your? I see you got a production company too. How did that come about? Like,
Oh, DBNR Productions.
yeah.
Yeah, that started off like a music production company. So, mainly just dealing with music production, like dealing with other engineers and producers, even film, a little bit of film.
Yep.
We got the BCC club. Uh, so it's like an umbrella corporation kind of feel.
Yep.
Just collective artists trying to put their stuff out there. Uh, so that was what DBNR Productions is. You know, it's like a talent agency.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's awesome, man.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
It's a cool name too. I love your name, Unreal BPM.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
awesome.
man.
Where did that come
Yeah.
from?
Just kind of like I used to go like by Unreal, because like
Mm.
all the stuff I was putting out was like Unreal. Wow, everybody say that, and I'm like, I'm gonna take that.
Yep.
So BPM is the beats per minute in like a song
Yeah.
or a track. Some people take it as a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Same thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like the beats per minute. So it's like I kind of live by that. You know what I'm saying? Unreal beats per minute.
Man, that was a banger
know?
there. Is there any advice someone's given you that you remember, like that when you're starting out and you went, "Holy shit, that's yeah, I'm taking that."
Yeah, like a lot of people would say, like I said, it's like, just don't go crazy trying to make it happen all in one day. You gotta put the work in, put the effort in, and
Yeah.
learn. What I'm saying? Just learn what you're doing.
If you could like produce a track, like a soundtrack for any movie,
Oh
like
wow.
which actors or directors would you want to do a movie with?
I feel like I would want to do like a New Jack City 2 or something like that. Like
Yeah,
bring back the Wesley Snipes, and
yeah,
I'm trying to think what his name was. The actor that was uh, Payne, I forget his name, but he was in it. Just bring back those artists and kind of have like a New York hip hop feel to
yeah,
it, you know, old school hip hop, of course. More like in a featured around like the 2000s,
yeah,
where it wasn't that bad, but now, it's still a little bad, and we just had a lot of crime. I don't know. That's it. But the soundtrack wise, that would be kind of cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. Is that where you are now, New York?
yeah. I'm in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I just see on the movies, hey, it's always like real busy, and is it
Oh
really
yeah,
like that?
yeah. It's really busy, especially you go to like Times Square area. It's just filled with tourists and people. You don't know what's what. You're just on alert. You're like,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, that's what you always
yeah.
always hear about is Times Square and
Times Square,
it's,
man.
but
It's nothing like it though. It's nothing like it though. You visit,
yeah,
you're gonna be like, okay, this
yeah,
is this is what everybody's talking about. Times
yeah,
Square.
definitely want to visit one day.
Yeah, you got to, man. You got
Yeah,
to.
I'll come out, hook up with you guys.
Yeah, yo, come on out, man. From Australia, we gotta show you
Yeah,
around, man.
for sure. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, man. We gotta come out there too. We can talk about it.
Yeah, yeah, he's gonna get over here. We'll try and find something.
Yeah, we're gonna try to find a tour
Yeah,
time out there.
yeah, that'd be awesome. I'm gonna try and see what's out there.
Yeah, man.
But with your say you're putting together a track, I guess do you do you ever do you just like put together what you're feeling, or does someone ever come to you and go, "Hey, I got an idea for this. Do you think you can do this?" Or like this
Yeah.
style, or do you just sort of come up with your own concepts and then give it to people?
I don't really know what's gonna happen when I jump in the studio, but if
Yeah,
I sometimes I do know what's gonna happen, and then I'm like, all right, let's work on this. And
yeah,
but usually when I have a beat for an artist or something like that, I could tell basically how if I heard their music already,
yeah,
what kind of work they need or what kind of beats they need. So
yeah, yeah.
yeah, so
So
I
you
could
sort of get a
I
bit
could
of an
kind of
idea.
yeah, 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 yeah. So you kind of get like an idea of what they already have and what they need for their tracks. Maybe if they need R&B or maybe if they need like some trap, this they
Yeah,
have it.
damn, that's awesome. What's the hardest part about your job?
Uh, the hardest part is I don't, it's a job, and I'm glad you said job. It's
Yeah,
a job. It's not like people think like, oh, you just pressing buttons and you got to be hit. Like
yeah,
you got to go through your snares, you got to go through your kicks and see
yeah,
the right patterns for melodies. You have to learn music theory. You got to learn. It's
yeah,
yeah, it's tough, but if you're good at it, you're good at it. You're learning and you're gaining some type of input on what you're doing, and you know
yeah.
it's good.
What's the best part about it?
The best part about it is
Yeah,
creating. It's got to be the most creative thing you could do. Like you're not,
yeah,
you I don't know anything else besides music where you can just create, or entertainment, just entertainment. Period. Just
yeah,
creating something and making it your own. And saying like I produced this or I put my 2 cents onto this track. I
yeah,
I let this artist rap on my beat. Like that's crazy to me. I used to have like instrumental CDs and like it was like
yeah.
old songs. So I would just ride around the car and listen to that rap on that. Now I'm making my own beats. And now I'm making my own
Wow.
instrumentals. I would have never thought I would be doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now people rapping over your beats.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Exactly.
Man,
It's it's
that's gonna be a
it's
good
crazy.
feeling.
Nah, it's crazy. Yeah, it literally is crazy. And then
Yeah.
hearing artists say to me like, "Yo, this is your beat, bro. Like this shit is fire." Like
Yeah.
that's a good feeling. So it's like a reward for your work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you got the from Spotify, the 1 million.
Yo, the 1 million plaque. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That shit is crazy, yo. One
Man.
million streams. I'm like, I got the news. I was like, what? Like, yeah, 1 million streams.
What happened there?
Right on
You
my
just
way.
wake up one day and you're just like, what the hell?
yeah. Well, we saw it climbing on the charts,
Yeah.
and then we got the word that Spotify was like, "Yo, you got 1 million streams." That's crazy.
And what do they just contact
There's a
you?
lot of yeah, there's a lot of promotion and a lot of like work behind it, but we definitely got that. Yeah.
Yeah. Who does
So
all like
it's
the marketing and stuff?
we have a team.
Yeah.
Me and Grams have a team. We have a team up here we work with. It's a lot of ins and outs of this, but we
Yeah.
have a lot of people we're working with.
Yeah, whatever you're
Shout
doing
out,
seems to be a winning formula.
yeah, shout out to DBNR Productions, GT's Enterprise, BCC Club.
Yeah.
Everybody that's been a part of it so far. You know what I'm saying? They see it, they believe in it. You know.
Yeah. Man, you got an awesome team. You just seem to have that winning formula. You can just tell he's got like a good thing going on.
Yeah. It's working.
Yeah. At least once a day I listen to your music.
Oh, word. Oh, see,
Yeah.
you're the part of it right there, man. Shout out to
Yeah.
Thomas Berman.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to you, man.
Yeah, if I'm driving around or whatever I'm doing, if I'm doing some work outside and
Yeah, 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 yeah.
got you guys planned.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. That is what's up.
Yeah,
That's
man.
good. That is good.
If you could go back to any part of time and make a song with anyone, like you could go back to the 60s, 50s, 80s, 90s, like who would you go back with?
Ooh, I would go as far as back. For me, I would go as far back to like Luther Vandross,
Yeah.
Whitney
Wow.
Houston, that whole era. But I
Yeah.
wouldn't go. I would even go a little bit less further back. I would like to work with like Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah.
That whole movement was crazy to me. I was blown away by that music and low end theory and all of that stuff. Like being a part of something like that where they would like sampling like
Yeah.
tracks over tracks over tracks, like and then they'll put out like
Yeah.
the beat. I'm like, man, that was crazy.
Yeah. I love Tribe Called Quest and I love De La Soul too.
De La Soul. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like that whole
Yeah.
and they're from out here. They're from here, so it's like
Wow.
yeah, to see them grow is like, well, they're not even growing; they're pioneers. They
Yeah.
started this whole the wave of
Yeah.
like jazz and hip hop and stuff
Cra-
like that.
Yeah. It's crazy how so many talented people come from there as well. Like
Yeah,
it's like it's a
yeah,
hot spot for it.
yeah. Now it's everywhere because everybody has a laptop, computer.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the pioneers come from New York. Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
An amazing story there. Like, all the old school just, bringing it up. And then, you got people now just like you continuing it on, man. It's awesome.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, you got the legacy to go on for. You know,
Yeah. What's the average day in the life for you?
wake up, get some coffee, probably smoke a little bit,
Yeah.
get ready.
Dipping Donuts.
Yeah, different though.
Shout out to Dipping Donuts.
um, yeah, and just work on a beat. Like I said,
Yep.
just it don't really matter where. Like I got my laptop in front of me, I'm working. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Uh, got my program opened up. Or if I'm DJing, I'm DJing. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
then we have events coming up in 2023. So I got a couple of those South by Southwest in Texas. Got a lot of good things coming up.
Wow. So is that like gonna be tours and stuff as well?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, man.
You have like a top three favorite books?
I like I read Rich Dad Poor Dad. I love that book. That's a good book.
Wow. I've got that. I
Yeah.
haven't read it yet.
Yeah, no, that's a good book. It's a
Yep.
really good book. It changed my whole thought process.
Yep.
Um, that book and I think 48 Laws, Power,
Yeah.
Robert Greene.
That's a
That's a
great
good
one.
book. Yeah,
I
yeah,
got
yeah,
the
yeah.
one he did with 50 Cent.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
50th Law.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got that. I just got
50
that.
had it. Oh,
Yeah.
you just got it? Yeah, that's a good one.
I've had it for a long time, but I left it on the other side of the country, and I just recently went back over there, and I found it in my old room, and I was like, I'm taking this back.
Yo, I read that too. I was like, I was blown
Yeah,
away by 50 Cent just being involved in the book. And I was like,
yeah,
I gotta read it. I gotta read it.
yeah. It's so
So
cool.
yeah. Do you do the audiobooks? Or you just
Yeah,
do
I do
yeah,
that. I do now. Um, I find it easy, especially when I'm working.
yeah, yeah. Same here. I do the
Yeah,
audiobooks.
glad you said that, man. I was just thinking of that too. That's cool. What would be your third one?
Oh man. I think Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon, not Napoleon. I forget. Yeah, I think I'm right.
I've heard of it.
Napoleon,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Think and Grow Rich. Napoleon. I'll get his name. I'll send it to you.
yeah.
But that's a
That's
good book
awesome
too.
because I love reading all that sort of stuff too, and just like growing.
Yeah. Getting insight from people who've done it before, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like yeah, Rich Dad Poor Dad. I heard that was a good book, and but yeah, I haven't read it yet. I got it, so I need to
Yeah,
read that.
yeah, no,
What
that's a good book. Robert
yeah, Robert. Oh,
Kiyosaki. I can't pronounce his last name.
yeah,
Kiyosaki, we'll
yeah.
say.
He's got some good videos on YouTube though. I've seen.
Yeah.
You know, some cool ones. Is there anyone that you'd look up to in your circle? Like, you know, man, I want to get to that level. Like they inspire you.
Like the Dr. Dre era. I was just watching like a documentary, not on him, but on like how he kind of inspired the people around him. The producer for Tribe,
Yep.
I don't remember, I forget his name too now off the top of my head, but all these things off the top of my head. And DJs, obviously DJ Khaled, because I was young. I used to see DJ Khaled like walk right by me in Miami, like, and
Yeah.
I'm like,
Wow.
because he wasn't DJ, he wasn't this big. He was just a DJ, like he was just,
Wow.
up there put on spinning records for like Miami local rappers and stuff like that. So
Holy shit.
it's funny to see how big he is and off of social media and off of
Yeah.
pushing himself. So you know,
He's done
I'm
really
just
well.
he's done really well. Yeah.
That's awesome.
So so people like that, I, those people are essential.
Yeah. What's your favorite? You have a favorite song of all time?
Song of all time. I'm weird. I like La Flor by Helter Skelter.
Yeah, I have to check that out. I haven't heard that.
Yeah. It's just it's just a heavy bass song, and it's just like
Yeah.
I like random. I like that Umi Says by Most Def. Like
Yeah.
like
I love Mos
inspired.
Def.
Yeah, Most Def, inspiring song. Umi. Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to think of another song. Um, The World Is Yours by Nas.
Yeah. The World Is Yours by Nas.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's got Mob Deep on there as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, that beat.
Whose world is this? The world is yours. The world.
It's like that
Mm-hmm.
Tony Montana beat going on. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait,
And oh
you're thinking of another song. I know a song you're thinking of though, with the mob deep in the
yeah.
background and Tony Montana. That's
Yeah.
I just heard that song. So I like that song. I like that song you're talking about.
Yeah. And I've just figured out the song you're talking about too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
World is yours is
The-
yeah. Both of
yeah.
them good songs. They're top
Yeah.
tier songs.
Definitely. Yeah, we got that sorted. Yeah,
Hmm.
that's what for some reason I was thinking it was called that, but yeah, I know now.
Yeah. So
I
yeah.
should have known. Man, I love Nas too. Have you got his albums like King's Disease?
I haven't listened to it. I heard it's crazy though.
Yeah, it's pretty good, man.
I heard it's crazy. I heard it's really good.
Yeah, I got that. That's cool. Banging. Like say, yeah, working on a song. do you like you've already got it down? Do you go back and forth with whoever's rapping on it or singing on it as well? Like, are they coming to you asking like for like what to do and or vice versa?
No, I think the artists that I work with are pretty seasoned. Like they know they actually worked before,
Yeah,
so I don't have to like direct them.
so to know what
Like,
to.
oh yeah, they kind of know what they're doing. But
Yeah,
and then a part of me could take somebody's vocals and just use them to say whatever repeatedly and
yeah,
make a hook out of it. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't have to be. It's just
yeah,
I could do so much with what I know, ranging. You know what I
yeah.
mean? So when you're able to do that, then you could do whatever. The world is, you know,
The world is yours.
yeah, the world is yours.
Man, that's all. I'd love to put together a song, man. That's so cool. That you do that. Like
Yeah,
doing what
man.
you love too. Just man,
Hmm.
that's gotta be a good feeling.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Just sticking with it is hard because you just be like, yeah, some days it's good, some days bad, but you gotta fucking go. You gotta keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It seems like it's paid off for you now. Like, are you in a good spot now where everything's coming together, kind of?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Like you said, we got the million streams. We got the almost over a quarter million streams on the house mix.
yeah,
I got bread mix coming out. I got a lot of things coming. You know what I'm saying? It's starting to really pick up
yeah,
as to that level of like, you'd be like, okay, I remember him. I know who he is. I've heard
yeah,
of his name. I've heard of Unreal BPM before. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So
Yeah, I love it when
yeah,
your name comes on and the song's like Unreal BPM. It's all
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah, man. I'm talking to these guys.
yeah. Word, word. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa, girl.
Yeah, it is unreal.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Just hearing you like your music every day, man, and then yeah, talking to you, you seem like a cool guy and just humble about it too.
Oh yeah, yeah. I gotta be humble about it,
Yeah,
because never know. Could
yeah.
be, that could be the last hit you hear from me. Nah, that's not gonna happen. But
No way. You got heaps of them lined up, man.
yeah, I got heat. I got heat. 2023,
Yeah,
2024, beyond. Let's go.
yeah. Like yeah,
Yeah,
big things coming.
yeah, 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 yeah. Big things, baby.
Man,
That's what it's about.
yeah. Hopefully, I get to meet you guys one day.
Yeah, come on out to New York. Period. I ain't gotta be Times
Yeah,
Square, but New York.
yeah, for
Yeah,
sure. You
man.
can show me around.
Yeah. Well, we'll be out there 2023.
Yeah, bringing
What's
the
a good
heat
time to come out to Australia?
anytime, man. Like
Y'all
depends.
weather is consistent, right? Y'all don't have snow and stuff like that out there.
No, unless you go to like Melbourne, then the weather changes like
Oh,
every day.
Melbourne. Yeah,
Yeah,
Melbourne. I heard about Melbourne.
that's what they call it, like four seasons in one day or something. Like you can have
Oh, wow.
rain, sunshine, hail, storms, everything all in one day.
Oh, shit. Oh,
But where I am, it's consistently hot.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, like sort of desert, hot and dry. But yeah, it's like lots of good places here, like beautiful places that he's got to come see.
Yeah. Nah, I heard about Australia when I was in the service. I was like,
Yeah,
okay, I gotta definitely go out there.
yeah,
Yeah. Man. So you'll
man.
be seeing that soon.
Yeah, for sure. We
Mhm.
get the tour going. How long were you
Mhm.
in the service for?
5 years.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It
Then
was
did you enjoy it? Was it?
oh, I know, right? Like, I'm not talking about it.
Oh,
No, I just stopped. I'm like, yeah, no, I
oh,
enjoyed it. I
yeah,
learned a lot, but I learned more. I got my hustle back by being outside of the service.
yeah,
So yeah, it was cool being in there. It, taught me discipline.
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah,
I don't know. Can't
yeah,
say nothing bad about it though. Can't say
yeah.
nothing bad.
Yeah,
Definitely
you
learned a
look
lot.
fit, man. You like train and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I still train, I still work
Yeah.
out. I don't run marathons or anything, but I'm definitely still lifting.
Yeah.
I'm oh that'll always stay with me. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Staying fit, staying healthy. That kind of helps me out creatively too. Like your
Yeah.
mind body connection. You know what I mean?
Do you
Like
train every day?
yeah, I try to work out every day, like at least 20, 30 minutes a
Yeah.
day. Yeah. Not crazy like every day, but maybe about 5 days a week, 6 days a week.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there anything, another question for you, is there anything that I haven't asked you that you wish, oh man, how come he hasn't asked me this? Or
Ah man, you covered a lot, man. I ain't gonna lie, you're a good interviewer, man, for real. Even the one we did
thanks.
with Grams, I was like, wow, he covered. He asked
Yeah.
like movie questions,
Yeah.
music questions. Like I've interviews, they don't go that far. They don't go that deep. They just stop you when it's like the other person is. But I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, Thomas is good, man. Thomas is a good interviewer, man. Definitely
Thanks.
recommend him.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, man.
Right.
No, but there's nothing. Nah, you asked everything. Yeah, everything's good.
I want to sort of end it with what's your do you have a message for the world, or like what's your advice to people out there and your message?
Just keep going. Just keep moving. Just keep grinding.
Yeah.
Just keep, you know, don't stop. Don't stop. Won't stop.
Yeah.
Diddy's mobile. Diddy's little. But it's true. You got to keep
Yeah,
going,
it's
man.
true.
Whether it be working out, whether it be doing music, whatever your goals in life, just keep doing it. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking of me and my friend there. I always say, I can't stop now. I won't stop. And yeah,
Nah,
it's
can't stop,
true.
won't stop. Yeah, it's true, man. It's really true.
Man, yeah, thanks for coming on, bro. It's awesome talking to you.
Yeah, man. Same likewise, man.